3-year glitch outdoes 7-year itch. This sounds like a death sentence for romance. The lifespan of a passion has been shortened significantly. According to a recent Outdoes article, a survey done on 2,000 British adults in steady relationships indicated the 3-year mark instead of the 7-year point as the time when relationships turn sour and passions cool down. When the relationship is new, everything seems to be rose-colored, but the initial thrill eventually wears off for most couples as they settle into marriage. Everybody goes past the honeymoon stage. Roses get whittled. Moonlight and stars give way to broad daylight practicalities. A wife may like reading books more than talking to her husband. A husband may prefer watching sports to listening to his wife. Candlelight dinners turn into cold suppers. Certain habits which used to be tolerable evolve into big irritants. Snoring, which used to be quite cute, becomes a major annoyance. The tolerance threshold goes down with the hormones. One indicator of how your romance is faring is the frequency of compliments you get from your spouse. During the first few months of the relationship, you might get an average of 3 compliments per week. After you hit the 3-year mark, you might only get an average of 1. As your relationship gets older, you might get virtually none. Below are the factors behind the 3-year itch. The Outdoes article calls them niggles and passion killers. Weight gain and/or lack of exercise, 13%. Money and spendthriftiness, 11%. Antisocial working hours, 10%. Hygiene issues, personal cleanliness, 9%. In-laws and/or extended family, too much, too little, 9%. Lack of romance, sex, treats, etc., 8%. Alcohol, too much drinking, 7%. Snoring and antisocial bedtime habits, 6%. Lapsed fashion, same old underwear and/or clothes, 4%. Bathroom habits, stray nail cuttings, etc., 4%. We notice that weight gain and money matters are up on the list. This goes to show you that people give more weight to the physical and financial aspects when they evaluate the success of the relationship. Based on the survey, no matter how we say that looks don't matter in love, that beer belly still has an effect on your spouse. This may sound totally negative, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's hopeless. Feelings are not totally irrevocable. When you feel that your romance is slipping off your fingers, clinical psychologist Todd Dunn has a solution. Reconnect with your spouse. Talk and have conversations without distractions. Speak your mind. It won't hurt if you suggest to your spouse that he or she pick up that dirty towel from the floor or dress more attractively. Inject new things into your relationship each day. Compliment your spouse. You are beautiful, and that's nice. Still work wonders. The biggest antidote to the 3-year itch. Love your spouse and stay interesting.